Bone fur.
Bone fur?
No, bone fur.
Ladybugs can be stuck there. It's fine, just leave it. There's so many on the ground if you look. You saw how many bugs.
Ladybug. I found ladybug.
I do. It's just tiny. We don't eat it. We don't eat it, so you're staying over here. Sit down. My baby.
I got ladybug. I got ladybug.
There's like a million of these things. There's no species. They fly away. Say, you look like he's not there. Say, get this one in your hair. Say, hold still, hold still. Got it.
I got ladybug.
Hello friends, hopefully you can see me okay and hear me okay. We're just at the park, we just went to the library, we have a stroller full of books, and the baby is taking a little nap. I have Mackenzie with me, so her and Zeg are just playing on the park, and I thought I would take this opportunity to kind of chat with you since I wanted to do this today anyway. I thought, why not do it now? Well, I'm just sat here on this bench soaking up some much needed sunshine. It snowed like 3 inches last night. Really weird spring over here, but now it's like green and beautiful. Look at this. Gorgeous. Anyway, I wanted to have a chat with you guys because I realized that life has been really crazy, and not being able to tell you guys what's going on, or like not feeling like I wanted to share, has been making it really hard for me to want to pick up the camera and vlog anything or talk about anything, because this thing that's been happening in our life has been so time consuming and emotionally draining and just like a lot. And then last night I was just like, why don't I just talk about it? Screw it. Whatever. I was gonna keep it to myself for a little bit longer, but it's just like I'm just not able to hide things like some people can. I don't know, it's not who I am, so I'm not gonna try and be that way. So our news is that we are moving, and it was not planned and it was very sudden. So if you feel surprised, we were surprised too. Most of you know, some of you might not know, that we are currently renting our home. We do not own our home. And we were in the middle of a 3-year contract, our like second round of contract, when our landlord decided to sell our house, and we had no warning, no indication that this was going to happen, and especially like when it was just really, it's been very stressful, I'm not going to lie. At first it felt super emotional for me because I don't know, I just like, it must be, you know, my own trauma that I carry, but like feeling like I'm being uprooted, or like I don't have a safety net, or I don't know where my feet will land, is a really awful feeling for me, and it's really tough. So it's been really tricky. Obviously, like we found out about this a month ago, so it's been the last month, maybe a little bit longer now, of dealing with this. And of course there was like some issues with this happening in the middle of a contract. There were some legal problems and all of this. Like, we've got it sorted out now, but it was not easy. It's been very, very stressful on our family. It's been very, very stressful on the kids and on me. We live in a place where there are not a lot of rentals at all, and the market is very strange in our area. So it wasn't like, oh, no big deal, we'll just go into another rental. There are no other rentals where we live. So it has been like a really, really stressful month. If I'm being perfectly honest, it's been a lot. But I feel like we've gone through all of the stages and we are in a place now where I feel like this is the universe's way of like shaking things up. Like this is definitely like a God wink moment and not a bad thing. The way it was handled, I'm not pleased about. I think it was, you know, there's like a lot of those pieces. I'm not saying I'm grateful or anything at this point, but I'm grateful that, you know, a home is wherever we are and we make our home wherever we go. And speaking of that, this is the plan. I think we're going to be downsizing. And I think we're going to downsize into a smaller house temporarily. And then we are going to probably decide to maybe buy and kind of wait for, maybe we'll wait like a year because there's nothing really on the market right now that we like, that feel like a good fit for us. So because originally, some of you know that the original plan was to maybe purchase the house we were in, but it's not something we want to pursue. So we are just going to move. And we're very excited actually now about this new opportunity, and the way it all happened, of course, has felt like the way we have found our potential new house has been very, I don't know, kind of serendipitous, you know, like the way it usually happens with our family. So we are going to go finish making our decision this week. Like, again, I was gonna maybe just wait until we had the full decision, until we were like for sure going here and just be like, surprise, we're moving. But you know what, life is not clean like that. Life is not like it was a really rocky place to get to this point, and it was very emotional for me, and it was hard to like keep my chin up and be strong for the kids and the big kids especially, to make them not worry, because we were like, we didn't know at first if we were going to have to move and leave our town that my kids have grown up in, and that all of our community is here and our family is here, most of our family, and our homeschool community is here, and everything we love is here. Now it feels like, I don't know, it was just a lot and it felt like I couldn't talk about it without, I needed to like not be emotionally attached anymore before I spoke about it. So now we are getting ready to start packing, and I think the plan is to maybe store a lot of our items and downsize, and live in a really cute little place. I am really excited to show you guys if this is the place we decide to go. We're gonna kind of make our final decision here shortly. So if you're seeing this before we have, I don't know when I'm posting this, maybe we've already made the decision by now, but I kind of want to fill you guys in just because it's been this huge thing, huge elephant in the room, and I feel like I can't talk about normal stuff because then I'm like, oh my gosh, am I going to be one of those vloggers that hides the boxes and tries to hide the fact that I'm packing and do all of that? And I just decided I don't want to do that, and I don't want to be that way. And I thought it would be really fun maybe to show you, like, this is why you haven't seen anything with gardening or anything yet. It's because we're leaving and the garden is not coming with me, and which gives me like this great joy in a way to be excited for finding the perfect house that I can build the gardens I want to and do whatever I want to the yard, and maybe we can get a beautiful big tree that's fully grown. We are in a new build right now, and the build quality is really awful. I will just say that. It's really terrible. And it's given us a lot of perspective. It's given me a lot of perspective. I really have realized that I don't want a new home, which is surprising. I thought I would, and turns out after living in one for almost 5 years, I do not. So that's been really interesting. It's funny how that it works though. I feel like intuitively I knew something was happening because I packed our Christmas stuff as if we were moving, and I don't know why I did that. And Mackenzie even remembers. She was like, Mom, you packed the Christmas stuff to move. And I was like, I did. I don't know why I did that. It's very strange. So anyway, there's people coming, so I'm going to talk to you guys in a second. Hi, my friends. Next day, we got home from the park and it was just dinner, and you know how it goes. I was solo baby bedtime last night because Cody was out. So I thought I would sit down now that it's nap time with a coffee and finish chatting with you guys. Where I left off is I was saying that a lot of instincts came into play, and I have learned to trust them over the years, even if they don't make sense in the moment. For example, I didn't plan the garden this year. Normally by February, I have all of my garden plans. I have seeds bought, I have plants started, I have the layout like drawn out of what I'm doing that year. I ordered a couple of, this is the other thing, I ordered a couple of container garden beds. Why did I do that? I don't know. I just did. And I didn't do any of the other prep that I normally do. So there's just little things like that, like the Christmas boxes packing and purging the way I have been purging this winter. I don't know. I feel like something in me knew something was about to change. And so thank you, self, for that, because this has made this maybe a little bit easier. But yeah, we are excited. We're going to go take a peek at our new place again tonight. And that feels really exciting. It's one of those things where we are deciding to turn an ordeal into an adventure, because with everything that life hands you, you have a choice. This can wreck you or it can grow you. And we are choosing to let it grow us. There's a lot of emotions. I know I could be really angry. I could feel a lot of feelings because this situation really was crappy. Like, it was very unfair. There were, you know, questionable legalities, things like that. But I've chosen to just try my best to handle this situation with grace and give grace to other people involved in the situation, and I'm doing my best, and it just feels better for me to handle it that way. There are some people in my life that are like, you should be so much more angry than you are, but I just don't think it would benefit the situation right now to be like that, and I don't want my kids to see me like that. So this is what we're doing. I'm gonna start packing. I'm excited. There's a showing on this house tonight, that's been the hardest part, if I'm being perfectly honest, now that I can speak freely about this. So I feel like I haven't been able to film properly, or like I end up starting a vlog and not finishing it because suddenly we have just like 24 hours-ish notice that a showing is happening. Yeah, in a second, we'll go out and blah, 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 sure. And then I don't know, like technically we're not legally obligated to like clean really well or stage the house or anything, but you guys know me, I'm a homemaking channel. I can't let people walk through my home and have it gross. So it's a lot. Like I know I'm going the extra mile that I do not have to go, but I just can't help myself. So there's a lot of cleaning, and I'm trying to make things look really nice and tuck things away. And then I have to get, like, if Cody's not home, then all 4 kids and the dogs and the bird, because the bird has not been handling showings well. He's like, doesn't like strangers in the house without us being in here. So I've had to pack up everyone, and it has been an adventure to get everybody out of this house, because we don't have to technically leave, but it's awkward. I don't want to stay while people wander through my house. What are you looking for? Ziggy's just gonna have a little cupcake that Mackenzie and her friend made last night beside me while I chat. So in the spirit of just being positive about this whole situation, because there's no point, it's just gonna make us miserable if we're negative Nancy's about the whole thing. I'm actually really excited. It's just a temporary thing. We're not downsizing forever, but for those who are maybe new, we moved to this house from a 900 square foot 1-bedroom basement apartment. So we are no strangers to downsizing and to maximalizing spaces and keeping them cozy. And I am so excited to decorate a new space. I'm excited to be in a new kitchen. There's a couple of things that are going to be a little bit trickier, but then there's also some things that are way better about this new house than in this current house. Like, oh my gosh, air conditioning, central AC. Hallelujah, that will be so amazing. This house gets very hot and it has no AC. So that will be really fun. I'm excited to go back into container gardening for a little bit. And again, that could make me really sad, but I'm not letting it, because I just know we're going to take the time now to find the perfect house with the perfect yard and like the gardening dreams that will be born from this, that I will get to go into, is going to be so much better than what we're leaving. That's the thing. I really feel like this is a door opening for us and not a door closing. Like, I feel like, you know, rejection is protection a lot of the time. I feel like that this, maybe we would have been here longer than we should be and missed an opportunity if this wouldn't have come, or maybe we would have bought this house, and I just don't think that's a good idea for our family. I don't know, but I just feel really overall positive about the situation, as crappy as the situation has been. I'm excited to just like, yeah, decorate and like maximize cottagecore, eclectic, whatever my vibes are in a new space. It's being repainted, which is excellent, so we get to leave the millennial gray behind. So now I'm going to bring you guys along on the chaos, because now it's time to get started packing, and I have to decide what. So tonight, that's why we're going back to the house, is we need to take some measurements and decide what is going in storage and what is coming with us. A couple of things that are gonna require some creative solutions, but not too many, and it's really beautiful, and I'm really excited, and I love the location, and it's right beside some of our favorite spots, and the grocery store is right there. It's so nice. We're gonna be able to walk to the grocery store and go get some groceries, aren't we?
Yeah.
We've been talking a lot about moving to a new house.
Yeah.
Are we gonna move?
Yeah.
And it's so exciting. We're gonna move all our stuff.
Yeah.
We've been talking about it for a little while, so he at first didn't understand, but now he's starting to understand, right? That all of our stuff is coming with us.
Yeah.
All of your toys,
Oh my.
our table, all of our things,
Oh my stuff.
all your stuff is coming with us to your new room. So exciting. So anyway, I wanted to just share this news with you. And if you've made it this far to the end of this video, then thank you for sitting and watching. I know some of you were like, I got some messages when I kind of teased this in the last vlog. Some people were like, oh, is it another baby? Not yet. No. But it is an exciting new adventure regardless. We are optimistic, and we are gonna make the best of it, like we always have. I said this to Cody originally. He said this to me, and then I also was talking to my mom yesterday about this. Like, I can make a home out of anything. That is a skill that I have. I can make any place a home, and I feel like you can see it in this home where it's very stale and gray and modern. And I made it cozy, and we're gonna make the next place just as cozy, if not more. I feel like there's more potential for cozy in this.
Go walk later.
We can go on a walk later. That's a great idea. It's a great idea. So anyway, I'm so excited. Like, the relief I feel that you guys know now, and that I just
I want more.
can talk about it freely. And I'm just, I don't know, sometimes I really monitor myself, because I'm like, what if somebody involved in this situation watches this and like doesn't like what I say? And Cody was just like, Rainbow, who cares? It's not your business to care about what everybody else thinks or everybody else's feelings all the time. And I was like, do you know what? You're right. And my goal, no more cupcakes. You have to eat this cupcake first. There's still so much more on your plate. One of my goals this year is to stop, just like get rid of more of the people-pleasing crap that I am carrying around. It is just not serving me. It is not serving my kids. It's not serving my family. It is toxic to just care so much and consider everybody else's, you don't want this anymore, consider everybody else's feelings before your own, and it's not healthy, and I need to just stop. And this is a great way to practice that. So I'm so excited to bring with you guys along and pack and redecorate and show you guys. I'll have a new house tour coming, and there's lots of exciting things. Just thank you for being here. Thank you for evolving with our family as we have grown and changed. And like, this feels like a really wonderful chapter, even though I feel like this year has thrust us into a lot of change. It has all turned out to be good and positive change. So I'm just rolling with it at this point. And yeah, that is Buzz. And I'm really excited. You push it. I'm really excited to see where this takes us, because this is a stepping stone to something really exciting, and that feels good. So thank you for being here with me. Thank you for encouraging me, and just watching everything unfold. Some of you have been here since the very beginning when I started like 11 years ago, which is wild. Almost more than 11 years. That's crazy. Absolutely wild. Anyway, I'm really excited to just be back and to be filming regularly and feel like I can freely speak my mind and share again. So, ooh, what did you turn on? A dance workout?
Dance workout.
I'm not actually dancing right now, so I'm gonna go and eat a cupcake myself, and we're gonna go blow bubbles, aren't we?
Yeah.
So thanks for joining us today, friends, and we will see you in my next one very soon. Bye.